All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak, and I want to first start off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders of great millstone, teacher rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect that's giving diligence to make their call and election sure across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the angels of the witness in this day, and shalom to the few sincere Akwafium, sisters that subject to the truth in all sincerity. All right, and I just want to touch on this most recent event, okay, of the rapper Nipsey Hussle, his death. All right, was a rapper out of Los Angeles, California. All right, and it's trending through the media right now. So why not do a spiritual, edifying, exhorting lesson on this event, more so on the topic of death. All right, that's what I really want to touch on, truly. Okay. All right, and I also it's a debatable identity conversation going on within Israel, within the Israelites that know their true identity, because we are Hebrew Israelites and we're not African, and it's a debate be going on because it's a lot of Israelites stating the fact that his family is from Antria in Africa, I want to say, but you also got to understand, what does the scriptures say? Okay, what are the part of those curses? Okay, that the Israelites will be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. That's why I say shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, that's giving diligence across the four corners of the earth. All right, because we're scattered. Okay, that's part of one of the curses we suffer. All right, and I bring that out of James. Okay, this is James chapter 1, verse 1. Okay, and it reads, James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord, Yahweh Mashiach, to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad. Greeting. All right, we're scattered abroad across four corners of the earth. So Nipsey Hussle, could strong possibly be an Israelite, or he could be a Hamite, an African. We're not African though. But overall, the true concept, the true meaning of this video, man, is the topic of death. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is ultimately in control. Okay, that's what I want to touch on, and also he makes no mistakes. Okay, because the people are losing their minds over this death. All right, some probably showing fake pity. You know how it's this fake love in this society we live in. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 14. Okay, I saw verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid. Okay, so is his doings, in the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is his doings wrong? Okay, God forbid, no. Verse 15, for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So that scripture basically going into, he's going to do whatever he wants to do, okay, whether you like it or not, and don't get it twisted. This is not getting on Nipsey Hussle or whatnot, because we all fall short of the glory. Okay, I get out of Romans chapter 3. We all fall short. We all worthy of death. Don't get it twisted. Okay, but at the end of the day, was Nipsey Hussle, was he following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures? Was he doing what was right in the eyes of the Lord? No. Okay, so it was rightfully so that he can put, because what did pertaining to Romans chapter 6 verse 23? The wages of sin is death. Okay, he wasn't trying to live righteously. He wasn't performing the acts of a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, so you can't really try to justify his acts. You got to give some credit. He was trying to you must give some credit that he was trying to do right for his community. Setting up stores. He was helping out. He was in the midst of putting together a documentary on Dr. Sebi, a very informative man. Okay, on the nutrition, on the herbs. Okay, and then you can also put in account that the government probably killed Nipsey Hussle as well. Okay, but truly, who truly did it, man? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. All right, but I want to get this scripture before I go into that. This is Romans chapter 3 verse 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. See, we all have sinned. That's why we doing. That's why us Hebrew Israelites. That's why we're doing this work now. As a hopeful elect, we're trying. Our end goal is to be a part of that 144,000. Okay, at the end of the day, to escape death. All right, and we will escape death. You gotta believe. You gotta have faith. This thing is not a game. All right, but I was going to of Yahweh Shem Shah doing this righteous killing, man. All right. Hey, you never know your day. You don't know it. When your time is up. Okay. You could be gone tomorrow. All right. And Yahweh Shem Shah will not be wrong for for delivering you to the spirit world. Okay, the next day. You know. All right, but this is Deuteronomy chapter 32. Verse 39, chapter 32, verse 39. All right, it says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." Okay, so you could not. I don't care how much you love Nipsey Hussle, you could not deliver him out of that death. Okay, Yahweh Shem Shai predestined that death, man. Okay. Okay, he did it. It says that he kills and make it alive. All right, let me get another scripture that backs that point up. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. Just to help with the understanding, okay? Because a lot of people, they just like to, feel sorry at the moment, but you got to truly understand the concept of death. All right, and reincarnation is also in the scripture, so that same spirit will be back on earth. All right, and at the end of the day, that was really a merciful death. Because it could have been that nuclear missile that's coming in World War III. It could have been a famine that's coming in martial law. It could have been a horrible death, but it was a quick, he was shot 6 times. It was a quick death. He didn't have to suffer too long, But these deaths that's truly coming up, man, it's gonna be some gruesome deaths. All right, there's not gonna be nothing to laugh about. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things." So you gotta understand that Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he does these things. All right, that we must understand that. All right, and it's okay to feel sad. It's a time and place for everything, and I get that too as well. All right, but I want to touch on this too with pertaining to Lauren London. All right, it's the second Ezra chapter 16, verse 33. Because in that day as well, she's not gonna be the only one, sighing and crying because her husband is gone. It's these days. We're coming upon these days, bro. And how we're near the end time? Look at the amount of Hebrew Israelites that are waking up. He's waking up the men of the Lord. Okay, giving out that warning before the destruction. Okay, same as it was in the days of Noah. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. That's like it's. We only do these. We only do these videos. We only do the work for the elect, man. All right, truly for those that's looking to receive. Okay, and humble enough to receive. All right, but this is I started verse 31. All right, second Ezra chapter 16, verse 31. "Even so, in those days, all right, these end times, okay, these end time visions spoken about in Ezra, all right, shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword." Searching, what is that, man? Martial law. Okay, that's martial law. All possessions all hell's gonna be breaking loose. Everybody want to take that term so lightly. Martial law is nothing to be played with. Jacob's trouble in the scriptures. All right. A day none like it. This time is gonna surpass slavery. Take it or leave it if you can receive it. Verse 32. "And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough." It says, verse 33, "The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers." Okay, so it's gonna come it's gonna be coming on that day that a lot of these women husbands are gonna be knocked off. A lot of men are gonna be dying. It's gonna be mass destruction, period. But a lot of men, the Lord is gonna be putting a lot of men to death. That's why the scriptures also say, let me get that Isaiah. Let me get that real quick. Isaiah, was it 3 and 12? 3 and 12. Let me get it real quick. No, it's 30. Slacky, man. Whoever listen. It's 13. Isaiah chapter 13. Let me see. I know it's 13. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. All right. Okay, this is when the men of the Lord come into play. Okay, we are gonna be those leaders and helpers in that day. All right. And you can think we talking a fairy tale now. You're gonna find out sooner or later. All right. It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." All right. So we're gonna be more precious than fine gold. A man. He's gonna make the men of the Lord more precious. All right. And that's how he's going to do it, by destroying these evil husbands, okay, of these women. And the women you just gonna see. Okay, as the scriptures say in chapter 16, we'll go back to it. verse 34. We go to verse 34. Because, like, back when I was saying with the Nipsey Hussle death, he could have died of famine, starvation. That's the worst death possible, really, other than that nuclear missile burning in you, okay, from World War III. All right, that's coming soon. All right, verse 34. It says, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. All right, dying of starvation. Okay, you're going to be seeing that with your own eyes, and it's going to freak you out. You know, it's going to trip out. But the Spirit of the Lord upon the Hebrew Israelites, okay, the true Hebrew Israelites, that's doing this thing in our sincerity and in the truth in its entirety. All right, we're gonna be able to witness these things. All right, and we're gonna be able to eat in that day. All right, verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of Yahweh. Okay, we're the ones that can truly understand and break down these scriptures. We understand what's the history. We understand what's going on now, and we understand what's going prophecy, what's coming to pass real soon. All right, and then you gotta let this Nipsey Hussle be an example. This is an example, you know. It says, behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. See, these plagues are draw nigh. The plagues can come in famine. It can come in dying wild beasts killing you. You know, diseases. The plagues can come in many different many different ways. All right. And then, you know, we got the population out there also claiming to throw up prayers for, you know, Nipsey Hussle and his family, but y'all not doing right yourselves in the eyes of the Lord. So your prayers are really pointless, you know. Not to get on, you know, but that's just pertaining to what the scriptures say. And I'm gonna get it right here, verse 9. This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Okay, righteous hatred. Yahweh Shemini Shah doesn't even hear your prayer because you don't hear his law. You don't attempt to follow law, statutes, commandments. You know, so what makes you think he hears your prayer? All right. So you may hear that. Let me get on that concept too, with the time and place. You know, it's a time and place for everything. All right. I started Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 3. It says a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up. So Yahweh Shemini Shah is in control of all these things. He heals us through this word. He heals us in the time of adversity, but he also kills us. All right, so it breaks us down, builds us up. Okay, verse 4: a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. All right, so when someone dies, it's a time to weep and a time to laugh at the same time. Okay, a time to mourn and a time to dance. It's a balance in this life we live in. All right. People. That's why people don't truly understand how important what's important in life until they brought to that lowest state. Okay. That's why you see when people come out of prison. I bring for that example. Sometimes you see a man come out of prison. He's more wiser than he was before he went in prison, because he understands what's truly important in life. You know. All right, this is let me go down to verse 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Okay, see, it's a balance. You see, I'm bringing out the scripture because it shows you how Yahweh Shemini Shah deals with balance. Okay, we love and hate. You know, it's a love, hate, and it's a war and peace. Okay, it's a time and place for everything. And that time of war is coming. We in a time of peace right now, but that time of war is approaching. Okay, you know. It's to bring that forth. And with Nipsey Hussle riches, let this be an example too. Okay, you think he was thinking when he was in the midst of them bullets in his body, when them bullets hit his body, you think he was thinking about all those great possessions he had, the fancy car he had, his woman he had? You know, he was thinking about living. You know, that's why those riches, that's just really these people, you can say truly this world is God, man. Okay, this world God is not Yahweh Shemini Shah. They too worried about striving in this lifestyle. I mean, in this lifetime, you know. The scriptures say, lay up not your treasures on earth. Okay, something like that. I don't want to butcher the scripture. I wish I can get it, but I don't have it at the top of my head right now. All right, slack you for that. All right, but I want to get this last scripture before I close out. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Okay. So you think he thought about those those prime possessions that he had. Nah, bro, that wasn't the case. Okay, but the righteousness delivered from death. All right, we look in that time. Yeah, the Hebrew Israelites gonna be looking to be delivered, and we will be delivered. Okay, through our faith and through our works, because our works justify our faith. Okay. All right. And I think that's all I wanted to touch on concerning this death or this past event. I want to say he died on March 31st, 2019. And it's a lot more judgment that's coming, a lot more destruction coming. Okay, so don't, it's more sad. I want to say it's more sad events coming. All right, I think that's all I had through the spirit. I just wanted to touch on it because it's blowing up through the media. So why not have a spiritual discourse on it? Not discourse, but spiritual conversation or a spiritual lesson, edifying, exhorting lesson for the spirit. Okay, for those who able to receive it. All right. Okay, and with that, I want to end off by giving all glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle, elders of great millstone, teacher will well, and the overseers tabernacle of David. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect and their families. All right. Hey, and shalom to the angels. And hey, shalom, keep the faith. All right. Mawaf Babal. Destruction of America, man. All right. Shalom.